The Chicago Bulls were hiding one of the most unique players in this year's Summer League, but at this point, you can't hide him no more, man. He reminds me of, a Rondo type of player where his IQ on the floor is unmatched, right? His ability to make passes that you just don't think are real, he has that ability, okay? And in this video, what I wanted to do is kind of break down this game. He had 20 points, he had 10 dimes, and he's continuing to dominate the NBA Summer League. So we're going to break down some film. I want to show you what this dude can do because Yuki Kawamura, I believe is how you say his name. If not, let me know in the comments down below. This dude's a freak of nature, okay? Absolute freak of nature. Now right here, he does a great job reading this topside defender, right? Look at how much space we're getting. Look at how much space our guy is getting right here. So all he's doing is he's reading the slot cut to the basket, and right when this guy turns his head, right, he's looking over here, he throws the ball. Okay, now he's late to realize, okay, wait, my guy's getting the ball here. Late to close out, wide open three, they drain it. Let's break down the film. Let me show you what this dude's about, man. You guys are about to have a great time. Hey, look at this play right here. We have this guy showing to the ball. We're going to give it, and we're going to fake a go off the DHO, okay? So what does that mean? As this guy gets the ball right here, we want to make it look like we're going to fly off this thing to the basket. Now, what that's going to do is either force this guy to go underneath and try to cut him off, or he's just going to try to get behind him, right, and try to go over the screen. So all we're doing right here is reading our defender. As we boom, he goes under. Instead of actually coming off that thing, we want to stop on a dime, head in the other direction, and stop for a wide open three. His ability to stop on a dime, look at this, right? Boom, stopped on a dime. This dude is got the stop ability you don't see in the NBA, which could create a really tough player to guard, right? He's not the biggest guy in the world, which could ultimately affect him a lot in terms of playing time defensively, and efficiency defensively. But when you look at a guy like Peyton Pritchard, who's not that big as well, he still was a massive impact on a championship team because of his ability to score the ball. I think his ability, Yuki, his ability to score, and also, look at this, tips the rebound out, ends up getting the rebound, and then a dime. I mean, this guy's a freak, okay? This guy's a freak. Look at him. Look at how he's not the biggest guy in the world, but still fights, offensive rebound, and the court mapping ability, okay? We talk about court mapping a ton when you look at guys like Nikola Jokic or LeBron James. These guys have the ability to understand where the defense is, right? But also knowing where your teammates are going to be. I mean, you got a guy wide open underneath the basket. He doesn't even look at him. He just no-looks it. Unbelievable job. This man is... I don't even know how to explain it. Here we go. Again, get him the ball in transition. Get him the ball. He will find the open teammate, wherever it may be. Because when you never allow defenses to fully set up in their half-court defense, there's going to be an open space, right? First thing we notice right here is we have one-on-one here, right? This guy has a lot of leverage, and then we have two players right here, which means we have the number game. We're playing 3-on-2 right now. This guy's just a little bit further back. Let's see us fill the lane extremely well, and then boom, throw up the lob, still gets it to go. Again, I love his ability to read the floor and take advantage of defenses that aren't set up. All right, here we go once again in transition. Now, whenever you're in transition, usually you have, 4 guys that are going heavy, right? Trying to get into the lane, right? Trying to fill this lane extremely well. But usually you have one guy that's in a slow transition, because what you do here is you get these guys to overcommit so far back into the paint, right? Into the arc, that they forget about the last guy up. So we wait, and all these guys overcommit backwards. And again, look at this. We notice that they have 3 guys down here versus 2, which means they're not transitioning well. Yuki kicks it, and we get a wide open 3 in transition because we slow come up, and he finds the open man. Beautiful job. Again, reading, reacting, and attacking to what defenses do poorly. Okay, another play here. They're using him off the ball. So as we come off that high pick and roll, we're going to roll this guy to the basket. Look at this. Stop, pop, no hesitation at all. In the NBA, you need confidence. And the one time you'll see confidence is when they get the ball at the top, they're slightly open, not fully open, they're slightly open, and you just pull the trigger. Great job. This dude impresses me a ton. All right, here we go again. Now we're using him as an off-ball screener here. We're acting like we're going to screen here. We're going to DHO this thing, dribble, hand it off to this top side guy after the screen. Watch this, right? They're initiating another high pick and roll here. And look at his defender kind of sag off, right? He's kind of just playing the roll to the basket or the drive to the basket by the big or the ball handler. And when you give Yuki that much space, they're going to find it and utilize it. Great job by the big, kind of getting in the way off the DHO. Gonna hand it off, set the screen, get in the way. Wide open three. You don't want to leave this guy open. I'm telling you, you will regret it. And they do right there. Before we get any further into the video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the NBA throughout the entirety of the off season, including summer league, preseason, regular season, film breakdown. We got you guys covered. It's free. Again, doesn't cost anything. If you ever want to unsubscribe, you can do that as well, right? But yeah, make sure you guys do that. And with that being said, let's kind of dive back in. All right, another one gets the ball at the top of the key. You're going to see him try to create just a little bit of separation. That's all you need here in the NBA, especially if you're a shooter like Yuki, right? So he's going to jab. He's going to see him back up just a little bit, man. It's not much, but it's all it takes for Yuki to have the confidence to pull that thing up over a bigger defender and drain it. You cannot give this guy, you know, an inch of separation, or he will take advantage of you. And I feel like a lot of players in the summer league, you just underestimate his ability to win. I don't know, not to win, but you guys know what I mean. Just to make a good play, and he's been doing that all summer league long. Here's another one coming off this off-ball top screen, gets a double, drag, step back, three once again. I mean, how annoying is it to be going up against a guy like this who can just pull the trigger as fast as he does? The separation he's able to get himself, drains another big time three. Again, I'm all in on Yuki. I feel like he's a really good player, and I feel like he's got a lot to offer to the NBA. Here's another one in transition, so quick, so fluid, drives into the lane. Look at this. I mean, finds a dime. Find a dime. How does he see the floor this well? I couldn't tell you. Right, driving into the lane, stops on a dime, last second turns, gets both guys to overcommit to the shot, and finds a teammate for an open layup. It's unreal. Another one in transition as he starts to get a little bit of attention from this defense. He stops on a dime, right? And look at this. Last second, we're able to roll this big to the basket, and we get leverage because their big man is too far back. So if this guy doesn't stay on the big and he rotates here, it's wide open, right? So that's how they play it. I mean, this is such a bad play by 17. They basically just give him the dunk, and that's, hey, 17, you got to stay on the big. You in transition, you can't just go find your guy last second. I mean, he's definitely going to hear some stuff about that when it comes to practice and whatnot, film breakdown. And here's another one, high pick and roll. We acquire the double team with that guy fighting over as we drive into the lane. Now we basically have a triple team. We find the open man, who again stops on a dime for a three. Beautiful job. Now usually what teams do off these high pick and rolls, I'll show you exactly, and that's what they do, right? So when we set this screen, this guy's gonna fight over, but since we got the screen, he's now stuck in what we like to call jail. Okay, now when you're stuck in jail, you're basically stuck behind the ball handler. Now when that happens, they have a free lane to the basket, which means this guy's got to rotate over. Now when you create that initial double team, the rest of the defense is playing 4-on-3, which means the offense has the advantage, right? So right here, boom, offense has the advantage. Now we're playing 4-on-3 with the rolling big to the basket here. And look at this, great job spreading the floor. Get this guy to the corner, have this guy get down low and space him out. Now this weak side defender's got to cover point A, and he's got to cover point B. Because of that blender that Yuki was able to, get from the defense, he finds, he kicks, wide open three, drains it again, 20 points, 10 dimes for Yuki in this Summer League game. He continues to dominate, and I will continue to watch him play because I love watching him play. So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.